So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Belletti. Oh, perfectly measured that. De Bruyne gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. De Jong making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Knocks it into space. He's got away. And that was very necessary. Nicely shaped ball. Chips it through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Suarez, picked out brilliantly. Griezmann climbs up big. Oh, he's hit the bar. Showing good feet. Played out towards the right wing. Olise. Well timed, excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Laus clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Doku. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now it's Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That's good play from him.
That has ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Granit Xhaka.
Laos clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated. Luis Suarez! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish right from the top draw! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He's in a good position here. Roberto Carlos. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. Mbappe! He's onside! Oh, he's been caught! Oh, shooting chance! It's in! A goal at a really telling moment. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
That's a throw. Xavi Alonso. De Jong. Araujo. And the first half is done. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Griezmann. Kimmich. For Granit Xhaka. Moved on forwards. And he was quick to react. De Jong. And it's Deco. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. Chance for a shot! Goal! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Well, that has changed the dynamics. And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter.
Shoots! It's hit the upright. That's going to go a long way.
Substitution on the field, number 2, Xhaka. Coming on the field is
Roberto Carlos gets... Oh, smashing header! Oh, he got himself into a great position. Looking for options for movement. He's a sharp little ball here. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Roberto Carlos. Those looking wide. Griezmann. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
De Jong has created one goal already.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Serginho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Deco. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And he's on his way! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's Luis Suarez! He's got a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising!
75 minutes.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Coming on to replace him is
As if three weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Has a shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Couldn't squeeze it through. Kimmich. And here's Kane. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Luis Suarez. Decent chance! It's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Getafe are at the peak of their power. Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's through and all along! Luis Suarez! Really well taken goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
number 10, Luis Suarez.
Vadio.
Substitution
And it's
on the
Serginho.
field. Number 10, Messi.
It's a little off target.
Coming on the field is
Oh, there is a look that says it all.
19,
A piercing
Rico.
stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
No, that's been intercepted.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Deco. Great ball if he can get there. Now that's well seen too. Serginho. Time added on 4 minutes. James. Olise. And it's Ribery. And here's Kane. And the referee brings it to a close. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
And a quick
Luis
announcement
Suarez
today that
walking off with the
memorabilia from today's
spoils,
match is now
richly
on sale
deserved.
in the stadium hall.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.